Ah, grasshopper. So you want to know how they build a house, do you? Well, if you want to know how to build a house, you have to go back. Way back. Way back to the very beginning. The beginning all started here. So here we are, March the 8th. Trucks are here. You can hear the excavator. Not a little excavator, a big excavator here. That's a big, and they're clearing all the snow, and they're going to be marking off where the house goes and where all the trenches go, and working on all of that.
Digging for the house.
Yeah. So here comes our pole.
Kick her off, Wichita. There is home, there is song, there is peace, there is war, there is love. We are
Coming to our bedroom. You waking me up? He's digging our hole for the pole.
Been not play for all my time. Forever on it goes. The circle fast and slow. I know it can't stop. I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen me? I wanna know, have you ever seen me? Coming down another day. Yeah. I wanna know, have you ever seen me? I wanna know, have you ever seen me? Coming down sunny day.
Hello out there, we're on the air. It's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump, and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Second period.
Now they're
Where
touching
players
the
dash
driveway.
with skates of flash, the home team trails behind.
Yep,
But
breaking
they
ground.
puck and go bursting up and they're down across the line. They storm the crease like bumblebees. They travel like a burning flame. You see them slide the puck inside. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
Here's
The
six.
yellow thing.
Third period. Last game of the playoffs, too. Oh, take me where the hockey players face off down the rink. And the Stanley Cup is all filled up for the champs who win the drink. Now the final flick of a hockey stick and a one gigantic scream. The puck is in. The home team wins the good old hockey game.
So, hole is there. Property's here. They dug this hole. Here's the electrician, Graham. And here's the hole that they dug, test hole. And you can see they've gone down 8 feet. I was talking with the geotech. The geotech is over there talking with Joe. And here's the house. They have it all flattened out, laid out, and they're doing measurements right now. And so it's looking pretty good. Engineer is pretty positive. Sounds like it'll be. He says, looking at some of the other slopes in the area, we shouldn't be too far off for what we'll need here. He's going to do a few more tests, but then it's looking good.
So apparently that's going to send us the information. Apparently, so a house, when they design the house, they do assume carrying capacity. House out. It's going to send me the so basically brought up common 75 kPa, 18-inch footing. The less soil I have? No.
every kid's dream, right? Is to play with one of these things.
that?
Every kid's dream. Every little boy's dream is to play around with that.
Yeah, I just forwarded the book to you. Yeah, I know when I have some work to do around the house, rent a bobcat. Takes me 5 days where a guy that knows what he's doing
Oh, yeah,
takes
yeah.
5 hours. I only hit the house a couple times. It's following the super value as well. The bearing measure 1,500 square feet across the lateral solar and solar pressure per square foot. That's pretty key. Thank you. That might be it for this machine. That's right. That looks like about extends, but maybe try and clean out the bottom. Can't see. Going by braille. Said going by braille there. I can't see anything down there. So there's
That's way down there. Holy.
That's a mighty fine hole you dug there.
That's the deepest one I've had to dig for you yet, I think.
Well, we could have used you in Salmon Arm. We would have went this deep, but
That's called a mat.
yeah.
Is it bad there too?
Well, we had some clay at 3 meters down, so it would have been nice to get a little
Who was
deeper.
digging out there?
Postus.
Oh, they went over there. He wanted me to go out there and I told him no.
So what about?
Don't fall in there. You won't get out.
So at about 2.9 down, you know, we're seeing this organics.
Yeah, yeah.
This organic material in there.
Yeah.
Between that layer and then this upper organic layer. I guess the key to me, and that's what we'll find out with that scala, is how compact this granular layer is.
Okay.
We'll dig another, or we'll review that test pit over there and maybe take it a little bit further down. See if we can match that. I mean, generally, geotechnical engineers say remove all organics from underneath anything. So then we're going to have a discussion that we could find that this crust is very dense, which in effect bridges the underlying soils. But at the end of the day, someone has to take the risk of leaving that in there. If you don't want to take it out.
What does that entail? To take that risk?
Well, they're organics. Are they going to deteriorate one day and cause settlement? Or when they're buried way down deep without any oxygen or water,
So
they're going to turn into gold one day.
So when we talk about risk, do we say like a letter of release?
Well,
Assume the
Tetra
risk.
Tech can assume the risk.
Yeah, so-
Ultimately the homeowner.
So it'd be the home.
Yeah.
Release you from
Yes.
liability.
We did a Brentwood project with a detached garage up in these parts, and it was the exact same scenario. A bunch of old fill pushed over a ravine.
Is that 422 Mountain last year?
The fella from Salmon Arm was looking at it.
Oh, okay. Was that last fall?
Could have been.
Yeah. I think I finished it.
Okay. And yes, in terms of soil profile, we saw the exact same thing. At depth, topsoil, and organics.
So what do you think this is, Derek? Is this a fill layer, or is this sediment, or what would be your suspicions?
I think this is a more recent skiff what might have grown on there, kind of like what we're seeing at the surface now.
Yeah.
So many years ago, as the lot sat here, wind-blown stuff, right? Started the weeds growing. And the larger rootlets and stuff, I think, are evidence of OG, original ground, way back. I mean, I'm really just guessing.
Yeah. It's interesting though.
I mean, the roots aren't that big. It wasn't. It's not old growth roots we're seeing.
Okay.
Or it was pushed in and covered up.
Okay. So you want to go dig that one up?
Yeah, let's maybe take that one a little deeper.
Okay.
So 20 inches.
So they're filling up the holes. They're going to have to, footings are going to have to go down another extra foot, so that's not so bad. And then they're going to come back hopefully tomorrow to do the tests to see if that soil can be compacted, and maybe delayed a couple of days, but it's looking good apart from that. So here we go. So that's how our house started. A few little surprises, things that were unexpected, but through it all, God watched out for us, and we're slowly coming to see the end. We're going fishing next week. And here's where the house stands right now. But that'll be another movie.
Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old